What's poppin' T Squad? It's your girl Keisha, and I'm here with today's All Tea, All Shade Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 10, Episode 2 review. I am back from out of town. I promised you guys these reviews, and you know your girl don't flake out on y'all. Y'all my homies. We're family around these parts. So let's get into my review. So we start off this episode with Cynthia being hella sexy in front of the cameraman. She in her good tub by the lake and shit, subs up them titties with some Dove soap and some shit. I was like, come on, Cynthia. She kind of got me a little moist. So Porsha's sister and her daughter Bailey are coming to live with her because Porsha's sister is having problems with her baby daddy and shit. And I was like, I don't know how this gonna work out, but you living with Porsha, child, because I couldn't stay with Porsha overnight. Porsha mama and auntie are there, and her auntie's eyebrows were abysmal. They were so fucking disrespectful and rude, and they offended me. They were shaped like a semicolon. I didn't know what the fuck was going on with them eyebrows. And then Porsha mama over her with a bird's nest that she called bed hair. Like she was trying to give you that bed hair, that tousled look, but it just looked like she slept on her weave for like 3 days straight and never combed this shit out. It looked like she had Beyonce leftover tracks that she threw out. And she ran and got out the trash can. It's like, oh, let's put this shit in my head. Her looked a mess. Mess. Her mama looked like she fucked for cash. So Porsha tell her mama and auntie and her sister about, seeing Candy and everybody at Cynthia's birthday party, and she says that her and Candy are in an okay place. And I was like, bitch, where? Since when? Y'all are not in the okay place, bitch. You still have not even given her a formal apology for everything that you did last season. So how are y'all in a good place? All right. So Porsha tells them about her running with Nene, and Nene denied that she ever said that she wanted her fired on Watch What Happens Live. Nene did say that she wanted the girl gone. She didn't say the word fired, but she still said that she wanted her fucking gone. Cynthia goes to some abandoned building with chickens and shit all outside to meet up with her dates. This dude named Evan that was giving us like 1999 Maxwell teas. He was alright, but he just wasn't my type. He was just a little bit too neo soul, a little bit too Tyler Perry, haves and halves not ish for me. So he blindfold her and surprised her with a photo shoot. And I was like, nigga, you just want them photos for your portfolio. You used her ass. But okay. He then surprised her with a candlelit dinner with roses and shit. And you know, she liked him, but he was only 29 years old, which is practically half her age. And she's very uncomfortable with it. And I was like, well, girl, I mean, you ain't got to marry the little nigga. I mean, use that nigga for what he good for. A dinner and a motherfucking day. When your stomach growling and you don't feel like cooking, call that nigga up. If your pussy getting moist in the middle of the night and shit, Peter ass ain't fucking around. You don't want that old dick no way. Call that little nigga up and get your back cracked. That's what you use young niggas for. That's what you use niggas that you ain't really that into for. You use it for a dinner and a date and some motherfucking dick. That's what they here for. Use them. So Shereé goes to see her life coach named Jack Daniels about her issues with Bob that was brought up last season with him abusing her. I'm sorry, I'm not here for Shereé in this storyline. She has been using this Bob storyline since she came back 2 seasons ago. I'm not here for it. I'm not here for the fake ass tears. This whole storyline is just a bunch of bullshit. It was a bunch of bullshit last season. She has no other storyline because she refuses to really talk about that nigga that she named Tyrone that she dating in jail. I'm just over Shereé. I don't even understand why she's there. All she is the go-between women to cause drama and to wear bad confessional wigs and weaves. Anywho, so she's talk about how she ain't told her big ass kids that nigga was beating on her like they ain't watched last season. They ain't 5 years old. We all know that your kids watched every episode last season. They know he supposedly pounded on you. Okay. So her life coach basically tell her to figure out a way to tell them grown ass motherfuckers. So Ken and Cynthia go for a little picnic in the park, and she says this, she has never been attracted to a man like she has been attracted to with her husband. She actually just put up pictures of them today on her social media. He's a nice looking man or whatever. Really nice looking guy. She says that Chef Rhoa introduced them. And if you remember, Chef Rhoa used to have a reality show on Bravo, which I hated that they got rid of after only 2 seasons because it was so good. And I wish they'd bring them back. But he introduced them, and he spoke so highly of her husband Mark, who is a former Wall Street banker and now owns several businesses around New York. Kenya says that she wants to protect him because he's a very private person. And, it's just been a lot of stuff going on in social media regarding the relationship, and people saying that it's fake and she bought another boyfriend and this, and that. And like I told you all last week, I do believe this relationship is real. I don't believe it's fake. I do believe that they're actually in a relationship. Nene was on Watch What Happens Live last week and said that she has met him and that she likes him. All the ladies have said they met him and like him. So we'll see where this go. I do think that they have a genuine relationship, and I wish them nothing but the best. So, Candy goes with Shamea to an African store to shop for her wedding. Shamea married this African guy. They're getting married in Kenya. And Shereé shows up to try on outfits for the wedding as well. They talk about tickets, plane tickets for the wedding to get to Kenya. And how Porsha said that she wasn't coming because the tickets were $10,000. And Candy was like, well, I got mine for $5,000. And I got several of my friends coming to the wedding that ain't even really friends like that with Shamea. So how her best friend talking about she not coming to her wedding? Child, we'll talk about that in a minute. So Shamea just wishes at this point that Porsha will just say that she don't really fuck with her like that. And I was like, well, honestly, Shamea, she ain't even gotta say it. She's showing you. So at this point, fuck that bitch. So Kenya's husband apparently lives in New York while she's still in Atlanta. She talks to her best friend Brandon about the whole situation involving social media and people attacking their relationship online. And she starts crying and tells the producer that she and her husband were supposed to go to church and have a preacher bless their wedding, but Mark is letting all the social media stuff get into her head, and they completely broke the fifth wall. You're not supposed to act like the cameras and the producers are there. So his exes are apparently sending him stuff about Kenya from years ago about the nigga she used to date. And she said, he did fought with his mom and family about, her and their marriage. And she goes on to say that she does not want to divorce. And once again, like I said, I do believe that this is a real relationship for Kenya. And I hope that it, works out. So at Candy's house, Shereé is coming by to figure out how to talk to her grown-ass kids about her getting pounded on. It's not funny at all. Physical abuse is not funny. It's just that I see right through Shereé and her bullshit. This shit is not for real for her. This is not serious for her. This is a storyline to keep the checks coming in. That's why I'm like, girl, bye. So she invited her friends over to help. One a gay man, one a butch queen, and one looked like somebody's TT. They sit up there and actually role play how they're going to tell her grown ass kids about her and they daddy fucked up ass relationship. And I was just sitting there and I was like, what am I watching? I fast forwarded it. So Noelle is going to see her man in Charlotte. Hell, Noelle even got some dick. Cynthia, how you letting your daughter out here getting dick and you ain't even getting no dick? So Cynthia tells her about her date with the little Tyler. And Noelle was like, girl, no sis, no ma'am, we're not doing that. So Porsha is wearing her wedding ring to go see Shamea. To go to Shamea's bridal shower. And I'm like, really, girl, desperate much? Why are you wearing your wedding ring to that little gay ass man you was over there married to? Like, what is the point? Like, she is so jealous of Shamea and the fact that Shamea is getting married and the fact that Shamea is marrying somebody of financial means. She was jealous of her sister last season when she was pregnant with her daughter. Porsha don't want to see nobody close to her do better than her. And I think that she's also jealous of Shamea because Shamea has etched her way into the show without having to be a friend of her. And I think she's low-key nervous that Shamea is going to be coming for her peach. Because think about it. She has no storyline. Porsha has no storyline this season outside of the fact that nobody likes her and nobody wants to film with her. Think about it. Who has she filmed with this whole entire season? Shereé. None of the other girls want to film with her because they don't like her. That's why all of her scenes are either with Shereé or with her sister and family because nobody wants to film with her. So Shereé and Candy are they're at the table and they what's her name? Porsha and her sister come and sit down at the table with him, and it's hella awkward because Candy don't like her, and Candy get up and leave. And I was like, shit, I don't blame her. I wouldn't want to sit at the table with your ass neither. So Porsha says that she, you know, they start talking about the whole plane ticket situation, and she says that she can't sit and coach because she has low blood pressure, and the shit is called like vitiligo or vasectomy. I don't know what the fuck the shit was called, but it was some bullshit ass excuse she made. And Shereé looking at her like, girl, do better. Come up with a better lie. And then they play some game called Weena in the Hole. And I was over here looking like, what in the fuck shit is this? I ain't never seen nobody play this game in nobody's bridal shower ever in life. I was sitting up here hungry. My stomach was growling. I felt like they was wasting good Oscar Mayer wieners and shit. And I was just thinking about going downstairs and frying me up one of them sons of bitches and putting me a pickle and some ketchup and some mustard, a little bit of black pepper. A little bit of what's my little celery salt on that bitch. Give me some chips up in this bitch. They were wasting good ass hot dogs, putting them in between their fishy thighs. Girl, don't y'all ever disrespect Oscar like that. So after they get done playing all the little cute games and shit, they all sit down at the table, and Shamea says she was shocked that Porsha came to her dowry because, you know, they didn't really spend no time with each other in so long. And Porsha's sitting there like, who said that? What girl, huh? She's sitting there acting all shocked and shit and feels like she's been put on Front Street by Shamea. And I was like, I don't feel like she's putting you on Front Street. First of all, y'all on a reality show. This is what you're here for, to talk about issues that you have with one another when you're all in the same room. So they discussed her not being able to sit and coach, which is a bunch of fucking bullshit. First of all, she just don't want to pay to come to your goddamn wedding because she don't fuck with you like that, and she don't like you, and she's fucking jealous. And she's not remorseful about the way that she treated her last season. She's not remorseful about the way that she did Kandi either last season. Porsha's the devil. So as they're discussing this, Kandi and Corman are off to the side laughing their asses off, and Corman is saying Porsha has a doctor's note for everything, which the fuck she do. Corman says she can't sit with her legs down that long because they're used to being up in the air all the time. I was like, shit, but don't whisper it, bitch. Say it out loud. The girls then leave, and then we see 10 minutes later. Oh, my earring came out. God don't like ugly. We see 10 minutes later, Shamea and Porsha are sitting there in Porsha's Rolls Royce or her Bentley or whatever, going back and forth, arguing because Porsha feel like she was being funny and putting her in blast in front of the Candy Coated Nights and shit. And Shamea tells her that they ain't been the same since the fuckery of Phaedra, and that, you know, they was freaking frat and shit, and she was, you know, acting funny towards her last season. And she says Porsha put Phaedra before her, and she most 100% did. And she's like, ask Kandi. And if you paid attention, Porsha said, I don't care what she says. That girl, first of all, like I said, Porsha don't like Kandi. She's not remorseful about what the fuck she did last season. And she's not sorry for it. She was in on that shit. I don't like her. She's evil. She don't care about how she did Shamea. She is jealous of Shamea. And I don't even see why the fuck she's there. Why the fuck did y'all bring her back? Just as well as y'all fired Phaedra, y'all should have fired her unremorseful ass. So Porsha says that she's genuinely there for her as a friend to support the events leading up to her wedding. Bullshit, you ain't got shit else to film with, girl. Nobody else wants to film with you, so you have to come to these events to pretend like you actually care, bitch, but you really don't. So Shamea says you have to understand where I'm coming from, and Porsha say, no, I don't. Once again, showing you, bitch, she don't care. Fuck her, Shamea. Shit. So she feels like Shamea played her in front of Kandi, and that she needs at this point love Shamea from before. Girl, fuck that. I don't want that type of love. Fuck Porsha. I don't like her. She ain't shit. Fuck her ass. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck her. Fuck her. Because once again, like I said last week, if she was really remorseful about what she did to Kandi, she would not wait until they start filming to even come to her and try to apologize, which she's going to do later on this season. If she was really remorseful, as soon as the shit happened after the reunion, she would have reached out to that girl and told her, I am so sorry. You do that type of shit off camera, so it's more genuine. You don't wait until the cameras come around to then try to gain sympathy from the viewers to make it seem like you're really remorseful. Girl, bye. Fuck Porsha. Bye for bitches. So what did y'all think about tonight's episode? Well, last night's episode. Let me know down below in the comment section. What do you think about the Porsha Shamea situation? What do you think about Kenya and her marriage or whatever the case may be? Make sure to thumbs up this video and subscribe to my channel if you have not. Yes, I will be doing reviews on Married to Medicine and Escape Still Kicking It. Those will be up in the next few hours, so be on the lookout on the lookout. Love you guys so much. Thanks for watching this video. Bye.